Are you unable to sleep comfortably because you have to go to the toilet at night? Or do you constantly need to urinate? Do you even sometimes have to rush to the toilet? Don't worry, you're not alone. Millions of men suffer from this condition, namely individuals with benign prostatic hyperplasia. Before we move on to the video, a quick reminder. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more content and click the bell icon to enable all notifications. BPH, or benign prostatic hyperplasia, is a benign enlargement of the prostate. It is particularly common in men over the age of 40. So what exactly is the prostate? The prostate is a small gland located just below the bladder in men, surrounding the urethra, urinary canal. This gland is about the size of a walnut. The prostate's function is to produce fluid that supports sperm motility and viability. The urethra exits the bladder and passes through the penis to expel urine. As the prostate surrounds the first part of the urethra, enlargement compresses this tube. Therefore, men with BPH, prostate enlargement, experience difficulty in urination. With age, prostate cells begin to multiply, and the gland enlarges. Although this is a benign growth, it causes compression of the urinary tract. So why does this happen? We said it is related to aging, but to explain further, with aging, hormonal balances change. In particular, the relationship between androgens, such as testosterone, and estrogen, affects the prostate. The effects of male hormones such as testosterone and dihydrotestosterone, DHT, on prostate tissue and family history, obesity, cardiovascular disease, and diabetes can increase the risk. 1 in 2 men over the age of 60 and almost every man over the age of 80 will experience BPH. The symptoms caused by BPH are generally urinary complaints. Difficulty starting to urinate, weak, interrupted or dribbling urine flow, frequent urination, especially at night, nocturia, feeling of incomplete bladder emptying, leakage or dripping after urination. Nocturia, or frequent urination at night, affects your quality of life. You won't wake up feeling rested in the morning because you won't be able to get into a deep sleep. Older men face an increased risk of falling and breaking bones when getting up to use the toilet at night. Persistent sleep deprivation can increase irritability, restlessness, and symptoms of depression. It can cause fatigue and concentration problems. BPH, benign prostatic hyperplasia, and prostate cancer are different conditions. Having an enlarged prostate does not mean you may have prostate cancer. BPH does not turn into prostate cancer. In other words, the enlarged prostate tissue does not become malignant. BPH and prostate cancer can occur in the same area, and both can present with similar symptoms. Therefore, they can sometimes be confused with each other. For this reason, doctors usually recommend a PSA test, blood test, a digital rectal examination, finger examination, a biopsy if necessary. Chronic prostatitis or chronic pelvic pain syndrome is a type of prostate inflammation. Even if no microbes are present, there is constant low-level inflammation in the prostate and surrounding tissues, causing discomfort or pain in the groin, lower back and perineum, between the anus and testicles. Frequent urination, burning sensation after urination. Pain during or after sexual intercourse may be experienced. Why does this occur? As the prostate enlarges, oxygen deprivation and cellular stress in the tissue increase, which can trigger immune cells and create a persistent inflammatory environment. This inflammation can lead to further enlargement of the prostate and worsening of symptoms. Let's move on to genetic factors. Research shows that if a man's father or brother developed BPH at a young age, that man is also more likely to develop BPH at an early age. This genetic predisposition increases the risk of BPH developing, particularly in men in their 40s and 50s. Some studies suggest that men with a family history of BPH may have up to twice the risk. Now that we have discussed the symptoms, let us talk about how we can prevent it. While we cannot overcome genetics and aging, what measures can be taken for other symptoms? 1. Healthy weight and exercise. Excess weight, insulin resistance, and metabolic syndrome increase the risk of BPH. Regular physical activity, such as walking, swimming, and cycling, protects prostate health. Pelvic floor exercises, Kegel, in particular strengthen bladder control. 2. Nutrition. A diet rich in vegetables, fruit, whole grains, and legumes, Mediterranean-style diet, may slow prostate growth. Consume more vegetables. Antioxidant-rich foods such as tomatoes, lycopene, green tea, broccoli, and pomegranates are beneficial. Avoid excessive red meat, processed foods, and fatty foods. 3. Fluid and urination habits. Drink enough water during the day, but avoid excessive fluid intake in the evening to reduce frequent nighttime urination. Reduce consumption of bladder-stimulating beverages, such as caffeine and alcohol. 4. Smoking and alcohol. Smoking damages prostate and bladder tissue, worsening symptoms. Alcohol, especially when consumed in excess, increases nocturia, the need to urinate at night. 5. Regular checkups. Regular urology checkups are recommended from the age of 40 to 50 onwards. Both BPH and prostate cancer can be detected early through PSA testing and digital rectal examination. 6. Stress management. Chronic stress can activate the sympathetic nervous system, affecting the prostate and bladder muscles. Yoga, breathing exercises, and meditation may be beneficial. What are the supplements and herbal remedies? 1. Saw palmetto effect may slightly reduce the effect of DHT on prostate tissue and improve urine flow. Scientific status. Some studies suggest it may reduce mild symptoms. However, strong and substantial evidence is lacking. 2. Beta-cytosterol. A sterol derived from plants. It may reduce symptoms associated with prostate enlargement. There is some evidence that it may improve urine flow. 3. Pygeum africanum, African cherry tree. It has been observed to facilitate bladder emptying. It may be particularly beneficial in reducing nighttime urination. 4. Pumpkin seed oil. Thanks to its anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties, it may support mild urinary tract symptoms. 5. Stinging nettle. By affecting certain enzymes and hormone receptors in prostate tissue, it may help alleviate prostate enlargement. It may be particularly beneficial in improving urine flow and facilitating bladder emptying. 6. Lycopene. Lycopene is also an important compound that supports prostate health. It is a natural carotenoid found particularly in tomatoes and red fruits and vegetables, and is a powerful antioxidant. It can reduce inflammation and damage by clearing free radicals in cells. Some studies suggest that lycopene may alleviate BPH symptoms and slow prostate enlargement. There are also some studies indicating that it may help reduce the risk of prostate cancer. Lycopene is found in tomatoes, watermelon, red peppers, and grapefruit. Remember, these supplements and information are for informational purposes only. If you experience any symptoms, be sure to see your doctor. Don't neglect your health, be mindful, and stay healthy. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share this video with your loved ones.